Hey guys, it's Steve here from Travel Mischief. So as you know, the last couple of weeks we've been doing an extensive tour through New Zealand, and today we are in beautiful sunny Wellington. Now Wellington is the capital of New Zealand, so kind of like Washington DC in America or Canberra in Australia. Wellington is the capital, and where all the government stuff goes on is right here in Wellington. But what most people don't know about Wellington is it would have to be one of the most beautiful capitals in the world. It is a harbour city. It sits on a beautiful harbour. It is at the bottom of the North Island, and it's actually where you catch the big ferry barge that takes you across to the South Island if you want to cross from one island to the other. But it is a beautiful city. It does sit actually on a fault line, which is a little bit scary. So one day there might be a big earthquake here like San Francisco gets. But at the moment the buildings are up, the sun is out, and we are in Wellington. So here we are at the moment. We're down in Dockside, and this is where a lot of the museums are, the art galleries, where a lot of culture goes on, the ballet, things like that. But what is also here is the Dockside food area. So I'm going to take you for a little bit of a walk around it at the moment. As we come down, now today is Good Friday, so it is a little bit quiet. Wellington, people tend to get out of Wellington on holidays because this is where they work. But they are lucky to work in such a beautiful place, and we're going to go down here to Dockside where all the restaurants are. So look, we've got a German Munich food hall over here on this side, and oh, that would be amazing. Imagine that being down on the dock near the water around October for Oktoberfest. So yeah, look, that's the Munich, or the German beer hall. We've got Bin 44, Bin being mainly to do with wines. They've got a very large wine list here, and if you want to have a glass of vino on a Saturday or a Sunday, it's a great place to be. Being Easter Friday, they're not actually allowed to sell alcohol in New Zealand unless you're buying food on Good Friday. So you'll probably see a lot of people eating at these places so they can have a drink. Now look, this is the Crab Shack. The Crab Shack is synonymous with Wellington, one of the most famous restaurants here, and by the name I'm guessing you can guess that they serve a lot of crab. So you can get your blue swimmer or your sand crab. They have the Alaskan king crab in here, a local favourite called the puddle crab, and they also do bluff oysters. They've got New Zealand crayfish, so seafood. We actually had lunch there today, and I had some beautiful beer battered fish with some local favourite chips, or as Kiwis would like to say, I had fush and chops. So it was great, really nice lunch today there. And as we go down through here, Dockside restaurant, and you can just see now all of Wellington. As I said, it is a harbour city and it is beautiful. It's right on, you've got the houses up on the hills, and we're going to come down here. So this is where the trawlers come in that have been out catching the crabs and the fish. And you can see over here one of the trawlers, he's got his crab pots on the back there. So it's basically from sea to plate, or paddock to plate as well. So I can't emphasise how good food is in New Zealand. Like, I've travelled all over the world with Travel Mischief. We've been Europe, America. If you've been watching our videos, you'll see that we do travel all over the world. We're lucky enough to do that. And I must admit, the food in New Zealand on this tour has been simply spectacular. I cannot think of a country where the food is better. So, and the wine as well. So it is definitely a place to come for foodies. So here we have Shed 5. Shed 5 is owned by the same people that own the Crab Shack, but it's a little bit more upmarket, and it's in the middle of renovation at the moment. And then as we come down here, we've got Foxglove. I've eaten there a couple of times. Great top deck. You have a beautiful glass of Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc, and I cannot I cannot tell you. So here we have Shed 5. Shed 5 is owned by the same people that own the Crab Shack, but it's a little bit more upmarket, and it's in the middle of renovation at the moment. And then as we come down here, we've got Foxglove. I've eaten there a couple of times. Great top deck. You have a beautiful glass of Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc, and I cannot tell you how good it actually is. You need to come here and experience this for yourself. So look, this is where the locals go, and that's what we like to do with Travel Mischief. We like to let you know what the locals do, where the locals go, because it's pretty much always the best. And as we head down, we've got Portofino, which is Italian. There's a ferry service, and then Wagamama. Wagamama is a chain throughout the world most of you would actually know of, and you know, basically deals in Asian fusion. So look, we're going to be bringing you a few here for Wellington, and then we're travelling up over the next couple of days to Taupo, which is the biggest lake in New Zealand. So check that out. We'll have those videos coming up over the next couple of weeks. If you would like to always know when Travel Mischief has got a new video up, please subscribe down the bottom and like the video. All right guys, that's us. That's me, Steve, from Wellington. Keep your eye out for a few more insider tips.